We're about a month into the school year for college students. By now, some parents may have received panic phone calls from their homesick child. But does that mean it's time to let them come home? Well, thank you for staying with us. I'm Erin LeBeau.
And I'm Tamsin Fidel. Well, going away to school, it can be scary for students who are leaving home for the first time. And it's really heartbreaking for parents to hear that their child is struggling from miles away.
Yeah, but there are some ways you can help them deal with the transition. So joining us is psychologist Dr. Jeff Gardere. He's joining us live with some tips to support those homesick college students. Welcome back to the show.
It's great to be with both of you. Thank you, Aaron.
All right, so Dr. Jeff, what should a parent do if their college student wants to come home for good?
Well, first of all, don't be mean about it, okay? I know a lot of us want to kick them out and say, okay, you're at college, you're at school, let us live our lives. We've already turned your bedroom into a den, you know. So don't do that. If a student is telling you that they want to come home for good, that may be how they're feeling at the moment. To me, that may be a clear indication that perhaps something is going on emotionally. Perhaps they're really missing home, which is okay. That's absolutely okay. Or perhaps there is some more trouble. There are other things going on at school. So this is a great opportunity to talk to them as to why they want to come home, why they're making the decision to come home permanently. That seems quite extreme. A lot of kids just want to be able to leave home. So to come running back tells me that something may be going on, and maybe you should be speaking to the school themselves and find out whether there are anything going on that the kids may not be telling you about.
Yeah, it could be a lot deeper, not just on the surface. So let's talk about some of the tips to help a college student deal with being homesick.
Well, I think first and foremost, one of the things that they should do is perhaps they can come and visit on the weekends, especially if they're not that far away, especially if they're not, leaning on the parents to have to drive them all the way back. Spending time with the parents when they do come home. It really is about the quality of time, making conversation time. I think that's something there that we really need to talk with them as to what's going on. Give them things to do at home so they don't get too comfortable. We want them to really be, have that self-discipline and make sure that when they do come home that they're bringing work along with them. It should not be, a flop place. It should not be something for them to just kick back and say, I'm not going to do any work. It's important that they stay on top of their work if they're coming home.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, so Dr. Jeff, how can you tell if the child should stick it out or actually come home?
Well, I think part of what may be happening is that conversation that you're having with them. If they really sound that they are scared or they're really anxious or they're complaining that they're just not having, a comfortable time at all, I think you should, err on the side of caution, have them come home, sit with them and figure out what's really going on. Because again, I think this is a very important point here that your kids have a lot to tell you. Kids are trying to leave home. For them to want to come home, to me, is an indication something may not be quite right.
So I'm curious, with your expertise, do you think there are just some kids that should not go away to school?
I think there are some kids that perhaps who really are very comfortable being at home. They have very close connections at home through friends, through family, through community, and they will tell you that they don't want to go away to college. And thank you for making that point, Tamsin. Forcing kids to go away to college. Oh, I want you to be more independent. Or this is a great college that I went to. I want you to go. Most kids do want to go away. So if they're telling you they don't want to go away, take them at their word. As long as you can get them to attend school, I think that's a victory in itself, whether it's at home, near home, or whether it's away.
Yeah, so
Dr.
true.
Jeff, you actually did mention this already about if your child wants to come home on the weekend to help them with the transition. But what if they want to come home every weekend? Is that okay?
You know what? I think that's absolutely okay as long as they are not spending an inordinate amount of time on the road or putting themselves in danger, driving through snowstorms or what have you. And let me tell you, you know me, I'm a father of 6 children. One of my kids who actually goes to school in Massachusetts, it's only 2 hours away from here. She comes back almost every weekend, not to be with us, but to be with her two dogs, her support dogs. And I think it's absolutely fine because when she does come home, she does sit down and she does her homework and she contributes to the household.
I think that's great. Let's talk about a child that might feel guilty about being away from home, because oftentimes kids are relied upon in a household. So what can a parent say in that situation to kind of release a child and let them know it's okay?
That, you know, part of the sacrifices that you make as a child for us to be part of the family unit, we really appreciate that. But really the goal here is to make sure that we work together as a family so that we can give you a future. And if that future means you're going out into the world and going away to college and having that experience, it's not just academic, but it's also a very social experience and trains them to be able to go out into the unknown. We want to make that sacrifice for you. You've made it for us. And when you become successful and go to law school and do all the other things, then you can come back and help us out some more.
Yeah.
Pass back then.
Right.
Don't forget us.
That's
well,
right.
Dr. Jeff, so great to see you. Thank you for joining us to help not only college students, but the parents who may be dealing with their child going away.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Nice to see you.